Hey, SEC stuff. It is Georgia and Molly, and we are about to preview the Oklahoma Auburn matchup this weekend. Jackson Arnold is heading back to Oklahoma to play his former team. I will say I'm super excited for this one. This is Auburn's season SEC opener, and both teams I think are very impressive so far this year. So I think this is going to just be a lot of fun.
I think I'm a little biased because I'm very anti-Oklahoma, but I do think Jackson struggled so hard in Oklahoma last year. So I'm looking forward to this game because I think it's honestly Oklahoma's term for like a little revenge game in a way. Um, and I'm happy that Auburn has finally figured out their QB situation. I am happy about that because I felt like we were in a serious situationship with Auburn, trying to figure out who they were actually going to go with. Happy they figured that out for them. However, I am excited to see this matchup just for the drama of his previous team. Like I'm living for it. I'm like, we should have reality cameras in there this.
It's going to be definitely an energetic, a lot of energy going on. Obviously, the Auburn Tigers are led by Jackson Arnold. He's passed well this far. He's added some rushing yards. He looks like a completely different quarterback at Auburn than he did at Oklahoma. And I think that that just shows that when you have an OC that understands who you are as a quarterback and really knows how to build the team around you is when you really start to see a difference. And that a good OC combination, like when you vibe well, you can totally see it can take you from a completely different quarterback. I mean, you even look at the NFL at some of these guys who they're so good and then they get with the wrong coordinator or
Yeah,
the wrong guys around them. And I'm very impressed with Jackson Arnold so far.
I mean, coaching, coordinating, like it plays such a huge role in these sports. I think people forget about that. I mean, it was my biggest issue with Texas this year has been like the mesh of coordinating and coaching and Arch. So I see that. Like I'm 1,000% on that side. The other thing that Auburn does have going for them this season so far is their rushing game. It's been extremely productive. They have Jeremiah Cobb. He's been piling up yards. I, this is one team that I'm actually kind of shocked by. Like I was not expecting Auburn to actually have such a decent year. And I'm excited for them. This is from now. They have a ton of SEC games stacked up. So this is kind of their opening season in a way. Like I know we're on week 4, but for me, like I don't really care too much about the out of conference games. I want to see how they're playing in conference, especially considering they have some really big games coming up. So I'm
Definitely. This is definitely going to be, I think, Auburn's really big first test to see where they fall in the SEC because the SEC is so strong this year, like they are every year. But
Mhm.
there's so many teams that are just kind of up in the air. But with Oklahoma, they have, good all purpose threat at QB with John Mateer. He's definitely been just kind of this, just like light to Oklahoma. He's come in, people obviously are meshing well with him. He's definitely a breath of fresh air after Jackson Arnold, which is just so funny. Um, the difference. But I mean, he's definitely brought so much passion to Oklahoma fans, and you can see that they're really just kind of rallying behind him. And, he's completes a good percentage of passes. He contributes to the run game. And I like him. I think he's great for Oklahoma. I think this is really going to be a battle of the QBs, and it's going to be so fun.
I think John is like that just amazing man that you date after dating a terrible one. Like it's like a breath of fresh air for Oklahoma in a way. I think this is like a wow, not everybody's so terrible. Like that's what I personally think. Like I think Oklahoma fans love this guy because last year was so horrendous. They're like, oh, thank God we're starting a new season. You know what? We're going to forget that we ever even talked to that guy. Like, we're moving on. We're moving forward. And this is their time to show up at the same party as their ex with like a more pretty girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like this is their moment to do that this weekend. However, the defense on the defensive side here, Oklahoma's frontline rushing defense and ability to pressure their quarterback could create huge problems for Auburn. So I think that's even better. It's like, hey, I have a prettier girlfriend and I'm better at all of this than you are. And I think that's where Oklahoma might actually pull through. Am I rooting for Oklahoma? Never. Never in my life would I root for Oklahoma.
I mean, it sounds like it.
I'm kind of living for the drama that they're bringing to this game, though.
I will say, even if Oklahoma is able to stop Auburn's run game with people like Cam Coleman being, I mean, that kid's magnificent, and he is just an underrated wide receiver, and I bring him up all the time, but he's so underrated, and all Jackson has to do is throw to him. He's good. He's fine. Like, so even if Oklahoma is able to stop Auburn's run game, I don't think they're gonna have a problem throwing the ball. But Auburn's secondary will need to be on point. But I think with Cam Coleman, they'll be fine.
I mean, listen, dude, this is like the game. There are a lot of really good games this week that I'm actually really excited for. This being one of them. I just filmed the Mizzou USC episode with Chizzy, and I am also excited for that game just because it is a match made in heaven with a lot of injuries, though I will say. This so far this college football season, there's only been probably two or three games that I just thought were really good games. I'm hoping that this is one because I love to watch just a good football game. Like I want to watch Tennessee and Georgia over and over again. Like it was just a good game. Like it was close, it was aggressive, it's a little violent at times. Like that's what we're living for here.
but yeah, if with Auburn's ability to run the ball and control the tempo early is going to be really crucial. But Oklahoma has that home advantage. So with this Auburn team, yes, they're not all new, but they are new together. And so hoping that they can stay together, stay positive. And I think Auburn does well at that. I don't think they're very rattled when they go in to a different team's home.
What is your score prediction? Do you have one?
Yeah, 28-21 sounds good, but I'm thinking like
I'm gonna say like 17-21. Like I think it'll be even closer than a 6 point. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's going to be really close. I do think Oklahoma has the advantage in this game personally. Like, I think they have home field advantage. I think they have, I just think their team is meshing really well right now. And even as a Texas fan, I'm like, wow, they look better than I thought they were going to look for sure. And like over the summer, I was like, well, hopefully Oklahoma bounces back from last year. Good for them if they do. And it's like they're literally post breakup glow up is happening in real time, and I'm just watching it.
I do have Oklahoma winning this. But if Auburn is able to come in and win this, it'll be monumental for them. Especially because, Auburn's had some rough few years, and so they definitely need a big win against an SEC team. So I have Oklahoma winning this, but I don't think it's outrageous to think that Auburn could come in and win.
Yeah, I mean, if I do believe Auburn can win this. I think if they can keep the game clean, execute their special teams correctly, if they can, handle their offense, I think they're fine. I think they could take it over. I don't know if they can do that. That's really where I'm like, well, I don't know. But at the end of the day, anything is possible with this game, especially with the odds being so close. But I'm thinking it's going to be a really close game and a good one at that.
Yeah, and I'm really interested to see the defense for both of these teams. Obviously, the offense is what gets the attention for both of these teams right now. Oklahoma does have a really good front line for rushing defense and the ability to pressure the quarterback. And so I think they're going to have a lot of fun going after their former quarterback. So I do see some sacks happening. Should be interesting. But yeah, it's going to be a great one. Let us know who y'all think is going to win this. What do you think the score is going to be? Is Jackson Arnold going to get a little rattled at his former school? We'll see. It should be really fun. Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you later.